In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing Samaritan. Samaritan stars Sylvester Stallone about a vigilante superhero who has died 25 years ago after an incident. He now comes back to save the city he lives in. Now, this was released on Prime Video, Amazon Prime Video, on August 26, 2022. It was an Amazon Prime original. It was not released in theaters. The movie is 101 minutes long, and as I said, it stars Sylvester Stallone as Joe Smith Samaritan, and Pilu Asbach as Nemesis 2. This Cyrus guy who plays the villain in this is so forth like a copycat. He wants to continue what Nemesis did very a long time ago. We do get a backstory in the beginning, opening scenes of what happened between Samaritan and Nemesis, who were evidently, I believe they said brothers or twin brothers for that matter, and they live in Granite City. Really interesting how things are done with this movie. It's a slow moving movie, and I mean that in a way. The character of Sam, the young 13-year-old boy, is trying to make ends meet because, his mother's working hard to not get evicted from the apartment that they live in or the apartment complex that they live in, all the while Joe Smith is living on the other side of the apartment complex, and this kid thinks that Joe is Samaritan. Well, he's right. Joe is Samaritan, and then this whole aspect of Cyrus trying to continue what Nemesis did, like I said and stated before. It's a different movie than I want to say. Nothing much happens until the very end. We don't know really much about Joe Smith, Stallone's character, or the backstory that happens, but when we start to unravel certain things, you can see who Joe Smith or Sylvester Stallone's character really is. There is a twist ending that is really interesting, and I didn't expect it, and it was really good. Seeing Stallone play this role was different, and the reason I say it is because this is like his Terminator movie or his RoboCop movie. There's a nice little Easter egg of a RoboCop arcade video game in one scene of this movie, and it kind of reminiscent of that in a way, a little bit with that story, but that's very different. The movie also reminds me of Steel in a way, with the sledgehammer and the look of the Samaritan mask, even the Nemesis mask. And if you don't know Steel star Shaquille O'Neal back when he played that superhero with that big S on his chest. There are clues in this movie if you pay attention to who Stallone's character really is, but you don't really pick up on it, and when you do pick up on it in the end, it's really fun. Like I said, the character of Sam, the 13-year-old boy, is really annoying at times. He's just there. He needs to stop. Didn't move the story along at all. Nothing moved the story along at all. Half the movie it's raining. Half the movie it's dark. Sometimes there are a few daytime scenes. Other than that, it's just, that's it. Stallone's character is eating ice cream because he has to cool down, because if he gets too hot, his heart will explode. And, he's just fixing knickknacks, certain things here and there. And other than that, that's the story. That's the movie. I mean, I don't want them to make a sequel to this because I feel like this is a one and done film. Who knows? You have a lot of story to tell, and maybe it is a opening franchise that, Amazon wants to put money into, but I feel like the way it's done was different. The villain wasn't as threatening to the character of Stallone's character of Samaritan or Joe Smith. The Sam's character was really annoying. Dasha Polanco as Tiffany, the mother, was not in it as much. She's just in there. And like I said, the movie didn't push anything forward. Even though it's stated as a new take on superhero movies and vigilante movies, it just didn't feel cohesive enough to actually say, I sat down like, wow, this impressed me. The only thing that impressed me was the last 45 minutes of the movie, and that was it. After that, he just walks off into the sunset, and that's it. I mean, I'm curious to see where this story goes, if they do continue it. Like I said, there are Easter eggs in there to who you actually find out who Joe Smith Samaritan really is, what happened in the past with his twin brother, and the character of Cyrus. Not really worthy of a villain. Could have picked a different actor in a way. He's just continuing what Nemesis did in the past. Other than that, that was it. The character of Sam, annoying, could have been done better. And the tattooed face kid guy, whoever he is, was also annoying. Didn't serve a purpose. Didn't serve a purpose in the movie. Don't put it in. I mean, hey, I feel like this is a good idea to release it on streaming, because if they did release it in theaters, I don't think people would have saw it, or people would have said that the ending is the only good thing about this movie. For me, Samaritan gets 2 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Samaritan starring Sylvester Stallone. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the whole new different take on superhero movies, vigilante movies? Do you think this is actually a superhero film? Did you like the movie for what it was? Do you think it needed more action? What didn't you like about the movie? And what did you like about that twist ending? And yes, there is a twist ending, and it's really, really good that it saved the movie, and the ending did save this movie. And what do you think is going to happen next in this universe? I mean, do you think there'll be a sequel, and will Amazon Prime actually greenlight it? Let me know in the comment section below, but all the questions I just asked, and I'll see you all in the next review video.